Hey, what's going on, guys? Ventus Dragon and Ventus, and here we are. I wanted to make this kind of a little bit of a different video for Bakugan, but I want to talk about the 5 best cards that you really should know in this game. I feel like knowing these 5 cards are really going to help with the strategy that you want to build, kind of either late in the game, early in the game, kind of in the middle. Depends on when you unlock these and how you want to see them. I think it's important to talk about because some people haven't played this game, and I would like them to know these kind of strategies because I feel like these can help out a lot. So let's go ahead and go into number 5. And alrighty, and coming in at number 5, we have 2. We're cheating a little bit. So the first one we want to talk about is G Power Exchange and Power Drain. These two are really good cards in the copper category. I noticed that a lot of people don't really read these too much. I feel like these are really underrated because there's some really strong abilities. Like after ability's over, battle's over, all players get ability cards back. Power Drain, if you know you're in a guaranteed fight where any random, opponent is just going to land on that card, you happen to have, Pyrus or Aquas, 110 will they get cut in half? Pretty solid. And if you know you're going to bait them with like a Serpenoid and they have like, I don't know, some crazy high level Bakugan that's like 500 G power, something crazy like that, it doesn't get that high, don't worry about it. Unless you're getting the circles, the G power items, but normally they don't. But what's that? The exchange, like it's really strong. It's usually a got 'em technique that really gets them. Not much else to say about these two. Kind of explainable. These you unlock pretty early, I would say. Especially like Power Drain, you get probably about maybe about 35-40% of the game. So it's definitely useful if that's something you want to go for. So yeah, go on to number 4. Alrighty, and coming at number 4 are the attribute cards. So anything that's in the bronze category or copper, depends on what color you see it, is like Fire Breath, Heat Exchange, Round Strike, Sinkhole, Stinger. This also has another one. But the reason, Wind Gust Attack. The reason I want to talk about these is that I feel like a lot of people might miss these, and especially if you're a certain type that gets an extra, initial boost, like Wind Gust Attack, you get 100 already. So in total, you get 300 per Ventus Bakugan. Now, the reason why it's at number 4 is that if you're playing against somebody who also has that same type, they're gonna get that boost too. Which, I don't know, that's kind of rough. So if you're playing against Shun and he has like Skyrus or Storm Skyrus and you happen to throw this out, it's not looking good, especially if you're throwing like a random, Bakugan that happens to prevent us. It's not gonna be a good scenario. But yeah, that's gonna be number 4. Let's go on to number 3. All right, so coming at number 3 are the G Power Spins, or the what I like to call them is the Roulette Wheel cards. The reason why I want to mention these is the fact that if you've seen my playthrough, I'm not sure if you have or not, depends on who sees this video. These, more specifically, Turn to Fortune, a max of 400, has come in way too many times to save me. The best thing about it is it's not exclusive to anybody. It's generic. Anybody can use those. So if you're feeling really lucky, which, knock on wood, I don't have any wood in me, so I can't do that. But what's really great about this is that like if you're in a clutch moment and you need like 200 or 300, you feel lucky, which I roll pretty well on this. I usually get 250 above. Can't remember the last time I got anything below that. It's just been really good for me. It's a really good card, really great card. It's just really good to use. The reason it is at number 3 though is that these, you don't get these till very late game, and they're kind of lucky. So if you have bad luck with these, kind of just is what it is. But if you can do really well, like myself, and getting 400, they're really strong, and they're just something you definitely don't want to miss out. This is a big opportunity, especially when you get to that point. Maybe about, I think about Pyrus, you get these. I think about Pyrus, either late Pyrus or late or early Chaos, definitely for sure. So if you get a chance to use this, definitely use Turn to Fortune. It's a little bit of a gamble, but it really pays off when it works well. So yeah, let's go on ahead and go to number 2. Alrighty, coming in number 2, you kind of saw them in the background as I was talking about the Turn to Fortune, but the attribute combos. The reason I want to talk about the attribute combos is that like if you know who you're going to be playing against, which 99% of the time you will, the big one I use the most is probably the Ventus and Pyrus combo. Usually when I'm playing against Dan or Chun-Li, I always bring this card because all 3 of my Ventus background, because I usually play on mono team, it just it just kind of just wipes them out. And guaranteed 200. There's only a few cards that give you guaranteed 200, and those are like character ability cards that are in the green category. Here, no, guaranteed 200 for everybody. Okay, before I move on to number 1, the big 2 I want to talk about are the Subterra Ventus and Darkest combo, which I did use in this playthrough, and the Pirates, Aquas, and Chaos combo. These are guaranteed 400, and if you have, you know, the 3 of each, any of those 3 that are in your party can use it, and it's a guaranteed 400, and that is why it's better than Turn of Fortune. Although, same reason why it kind of has the same problem, you get it kind of late. Now, it's made up for by the fact that it's a guaranteed 400, and all you got to do is run 3 different types. Just run a different, you know, attribute, whatever you like. Not much different in this game, so it's pretty nice. So yeah, no, let's go to the last one, the most important of all. All right, coming in number 1, cards like Rogue Battalion. Cards like Rogue Battalion are really strong because of the fact that it's a Ventus 200 ability card, and for a card like Sting Lash, that's a Chaos 200. So when it says, you know, get the gate bonus twice, you do get it twice. That's 400 on both of these too. Now, some of these aren't exactly 200. I think these are the only 2 that really go up to that high until you hit like the actual character cards. And even then, some of them are like 170. I think only the evolutions hit 200. Yeah, if you go to here, yeah, Darkest is 200. So those are guaranteed 200. But stuff like, you know, Pyrosaurus, Aqua Serpenoid, Ventus Rogue Battalion, take advantage of these. Really do, because Leonidas is so strong on his own. You could throw in like a silver gate card, or, you know, a copper gate card that's pretty strong, and he's already set up on his own. You know, he already has this plus 200, you know, blaster. But then these guys, you know, that they own, they can build up their own setup. And I feel like these are the most important, because I feel like a lot of people will have Leonidas set up on his own thing, and he's just so strong on his own, you don't have support for your other background. So I feel like giving out the support for something like a Rogue Battalion or a Sting Lash, very good strong card. Very good, and it's going to be excellent. Probably something I'm thinking of is that when I'm in the next playthrough for Pirates, you will use a Pyrosaurus for a 280 boost. It's too good not to. It really is. Because the next Pirates is Fear Ripper, and we dare use him in this playthrough. So, yeah, no, that's about it. That's definitely what I think the top 5 cards that you need to know are. I think there's maybe a few more I could talk about in a separate video, but for now, these are probably the main 5 I want to hit in this one. Thank you for watching. This is Ventus Dragon signing off. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.